I've started Sothebys 23 years ago, and in the beginning we were just basically selling by word of mouth and having customers walk in our little office. Today it's really international. As you know, we have over 11,000 agents, over 550 offices. We need to take advantage of this. At every opportunity that I have, I try to introduce myself to all the brokers I can, because all of my business today is from referral and networking. Today I have over $1 billion in listings, and all my business, again, is from this referrals and networking. One example is I received a customer from a New York broker. That customer became a tenant. Then that customer bought a house on the ocean. That customer I sent back to the broker in New York. They bought a townhouse. And then we sent that particular buyer or customer to Palm Beach, and they bought a house in Palm Beach. That whole deal, between all the referrals, was over $75 million. So I cannot emphasize enough, please introduce yourself to as many brokers as you can. That's where the business is.
One of the unique things that Sothebys offers is these global networking events, and I was part of the very first one that was held when the affiliates first became part of our organization. It was the first one, so nobody really knew quite what to expect. And during one of the breakout sessions, I met a woman from the Connecticut office, and she's with William Pitt, and we hit it off immediately. We had a great relationship. She came back, she gave me a call, it was around the holidays, and she said, I'm working with a customer who's in the process of buying a home in Connecticut, yet they have a loft in New York City in Tribeca, and they're about to list it with another agency. She says, but I talked to them and I thought it would be great for you to have an opportunity to meet with them. So I said, oh, what a great experience. You know, here the network is really working to my advantage. So she gave me their information, we set up an interview, and my business partner Glenn Norgard and I went down and we met with them. It was a Douglas Elliman agency, and they had a relationship with this customer, and they were all set to list it with them, and they were minutes away from signing with these other people. But we came in, we swept it away from them, and we just, got in as a result of this person's selling us and telling us how great, our fit and connection with her would be. So that really worked out well for us, and it was a $2.5 million property. We had it on the market for several months and ultimately sold it for 2.4. What I really want to stress is that you cannot underestimate the power of this brand. This brand is phenomenal, and if you're not tapping into the network that we offer in this company, which is unique really to anywhere else, you're not working to your full potential.
I was fortunate enough a few months ago to attend the Sothebys auction house, their Asian auction. And while there, I met with the local Sothebys office, agents from the local Sothebys office, as well as preferred clients of the auction house and the real estate firm. It was extraordinarily beneficial. We came away with lots of referrals, and actually about 2 months ago, a gentleman came and stayed here at the Metropolitan Club as my guest, and he is now bidding on a property for $3 million. What's important about the Sotheby's relationship is the depth of knowledge. There's an automatic trust that is built into the Sotheby's name, which then carries on into that relationship. Having a network of over 11,000 agents in over 500 offices in 43 countries gives me the opportunity to build a serious referral network and a campaign.
How does a person actually substantiate the power of the Sotheby's network? Well, I've been able to do that many times over, and primarily the first time that I was able to meet with a Manhattan broker over 14 years ago, it was at a Sotheby's networking event, very small, at the Sotheby's auction house, a lovely cocktail party for a preview. This broker and I developed a fantastic relationship. We became good and fast friends. She referred to me a client who at the time was living in Greenwich, who ran a hedge fund. He and his wife and his 2 sons were looking for a property, a small property, but in backcountry Greenwich. They really wanted to be on 4 to 5 acres. I kept this broker very much up to date on what was going on. What ultimately happened was we did a transaction in backcountry Greenwich for over $12.5 million, which was a house that was taken down in 35 acres. This piece of business to me was very important because not only did it 14 years ago make me very well recognized in the community of Greenwich, it enhanced my relationships with attorneys, with all the real estate attorneys in Greenwich, and it really created a higher profile for me in having sold one of the most expensive properties in Greenwich at that time. We sold the property 4 years later for $16.5 million. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. Again, the power of Sothebys is phenomenal, and I'm glad that I've been a part of this organization for so many years. I wouldn't change it for anything. Thank you.